Well, we sure hope you had a great Thursday. As we head into our Friday, Saturday, we do have a chance for some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms, not to mention locally heavy rainfall. So first things first, let's get you up to date on your evening forecast around town. It's going to be a nice evening, dropping down to 84 by 8, 78 degrees by 10 o'clock here tonight. And morning lows as we get started on our good old Friday morning. So we're almost there. We sure hope you have had a great week so far. Now we're going to drop down to the 60s and 70s. The reason why we're a little bit warmer on Friday is our humidity has started to increase across the area. Now, with that said, that adds instability to the atmosphere. And so the Storm Prediction Center has actually put us under a level 1 risk for some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms and a level 2 risk for some localized flooding and flash flooding potential. So let's pick up our timeline. 7 o'clock in the morning on Friday, and we run you from Friday morning through the lunch hour, likely to be on the quiet side. But as we get into the lunch hour, notice the storms off to our north and west. Those are going to be entering the area as we get into the 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock hour. There's 3 o'clock on Friday, again, give or take an hour or two. And then the storms blast their way on out of here as we get into the evening rush hour, dinner, and bedtime on Friday night. So we do have a risk for some isolated strong to severe storms. Damaging wind would be the greatest potential from that. And locally heavy rainfall, of course. We're talking about just through the day on Friday, anywhere from 1/4 of an inch of rain to over an inch and maybe 1/4 in some locations. It is going to be hot and muggy. Now, I'm not necessarily sure that we'll actually reach these high temperatures depending on the timing of the rain. If the rain comes in between 11 and 2, that cuts down our daytime heating, and so these temperatures will likely be in the mid to upper 80s. If it comes a little bit later, we'll probably see these temperatures forecasting heat index values to be in the low 100s. So it is going to be a hot day if and when the timing of those storms come on through. So the heat stress is going to be a little bit more elevated on Friday. It starts to fade away a little bit on Saturday, and then we'll kind of move its way on out as we get into our Sunday, thanks to some drier and cooler air setting up shop. So Friday, potentially 90. Again, depending on the timing of the day of the storms, 87 degrees on Saturday, down to 86 degrees, and more sunshine on into our Sunday. So the big picture weather pattern, here's your severe weather risk on Friday. There's the severe weather risk on Saturday. Potential for some elevated flooding and flash flooding is there on Friday, but still a level 1 risk for some localized flooding and flash flooding on Saturday. Storm systems to our northwest, it's going to be diving its way to the south and southeast, and as it does so, it's going to drag a cold front into our area. So round number 1 comes through during the day on Friday. Cold front to our northwest. Here come the showers and thunderstorms as we get into the second part of our Friday, right around lunchtime and beyond. And then we'll get another round of showers and thunderstorms as we get into our Saturday as another disturbance swings its way through. The cold front will come through on Saturday into Sunday, and that's what's going to help to drop our humidity levels into our Sunday. So something to keep in mind. Again, we could pick up anywhere from 1 inch to over 2 inches of rainfall around the area just through our Saturday. Sunday, Monday, we're drier. Monday, Tuesday, well, maybe a little bit more rain may be added to the forecast, so we'll keep you posted on that. When you're talking to rain chances, they're going to be elevated on Friday and Saturday, start to fade away on Sunday, and then our thing of the past Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday time frame. And looking ahead, we actually may round out the month of August at or slightly below average when it comes to precipitation. So something to kind of keep in mind. Temperature trend, we're going to be in the upper 80s to low 90s, so a pretty average day, pretty average week ahead of us, I should say. When we're talking dew points, they're going to be a little bit more elevated Friday, Saturday, start to fade away Sunday, Monday, and then drier air sets up shop Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're not going to be dealing with a heat index value, but as we wrap up the week and head into the weekend, we're going to be dealing with a heat index value for sure. So we sure hope you have a great rest of your evening. If you're curious about the tropics, here's the latest from the National Hurricane Center. We do have Hurricane Ernesto. This is a loop over the last 24 hours, and so you can kind of see how the storm system has been working its way through the area. And then as we get into the next several days, into the weekend and the start of next week, may make landfall in Bermuda as a Category 2 hurricane, and then shifting off to the north and northeast as a Category 1 or a tropical storm. So something to kind of keep in mind. As we continue the forecast for temperatures, well, as we round out the month of August, we're gonna have a moment of time where we're going to be actually below average, and then we'll round out the month with maybe at or slightly above average temperature. So we'll keep you posted on that. And you can always check in on a daily forecast weather update with your East Tennessee Weather app. It's a free app download. Just go to your Google Play Store or the App Store and search East TN Weather, all one word. We sure hope you have a great evening. Your next weather update's coming up at 9 o'clock here tonight. Not much of a change, of course. So if you check in now, maybe don't need to check in later on this evening. But it'd be nice for you to check in and just say hi. How about that? Wake Up with Witcher starts at 7 o'clock in the morning on Friday morning for a live weather update, get you out the door with traffic and checking on that school day forecast, plus a lot of coffee talk. And talking about the weekend forecast because the Witchers are going camping, and I'll be broadcasting on the road. We'll keep you posted on that. Have a great night. We'll see you back here soon.